Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I thought I would just sit down and have my coffee with you guys this morning and kind of chit chat and fill you in on our day, our weekend, just like life in general. I feel like we have so much going on right now. We're like super busy and going from one thing to the next to the next. Do you guys ever get this way? But right now it is currently about 8:45 and I am headed over to my best friend's house at 11:30 to watch my goddaughter until about 6 p.m. tonight, which I'm so excited about. So I have a lot to do before 11:30. I only have a few hours to do it, so we'll see how much I get done. And then tonight we are headed to Charlotte to see our friends Chad and Skye, which, by the way, Skye just started a YouTube channel and she is literally one of the sweetest people ever, and her home decor is insane. So you guys will have to go over and subscribe and support her. I will leave her channel down below in the description box. But we're going over to see them and to catch up. Bunky hasn't been able to go over and see them in a long time, so I'm really excited about that. And then tomorrow we are headed to the beach, which is kind of a last minute thing. We usually go every single year with Bunky's parents for St. Patrick's Day. If you could not tell by our last name, Bunky is Irish, and he is Irish from both his mom and his dad's side. So we love to celebrate that every year for St. Patrick's Day. And we usually go with them because North Myrtle Beach has like this big parade and all day like kind of festival where they close the street down, and it's just so much fun. And so we usually go to that, and we were not gonna go this year just because we have so much going on, but then we were like, you know what, we will really miss it and we totally should go and celebrate. So now we are leaving for the beach tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to like do so much laundry, pack, clean so much of our house. All the while I'm not gonna be home all day from 11:30 until probably like 10 p.m. tonight. So it's literally tomorrow, and then tomorrow I need to film my spring style video, which I'm so excited. I have found the cutest stuff for that video, so I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So anyways, I have a lot to do, and then right now I'm about to head to the grocery store. I hesitate to even bring up this word. I call it the C word, but Bunky and I are not nervous, we are not panicked or anything. We just feel like if for any reason we do have to be like stuck in our house for however long, we both like to eat and we both want our pantry to be stocked, and that's all that it is. So I am gonna head to the grocery store now and just get, you know, a bunch of like freezer things, canned food stuff. I'm gonna get some freezer bags and then some meat that we can freeze, just to, you know, be sure we can eat, basically, bottom line. So anyways, I'm headed now to go do that, and then when I get back I'll show you guys my haul, and then I'm gonna try and get as much cleaning, packing, everything done as I can before I have to leave. So literally I have like no time at all, so I'm gonna quit rambling and let's head to the grocery store. Okay, so I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments, if you were going to be stuck in your house for 2 weeks, what is something that you could not live without? Like, what are you stocking up and buying at the grocery store? I'm trying to get, like, you know, obviously canned foods and some healthy things, but y'all, I feel like this is kind of my excuse to buy like all of my favorite junk food. Are you guys with me, or are you trying to get the healthy stuff? Should have gotten a bigger buggy. I'm like overflowing here. If this is your first time stopping by, then welcome. I'm so glad that you did. My name is Jessica and I make new videos every single week. I have lots of cooking related videos, but also home decor, vlogs, cleaning, kind of a little bit of everything. And I would love for you to join my YouTube family. So before you leave, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so I'm back from the grocery store now. I have everything laid out here beside me. I spent right around $90, and there were definitely lots of other people in the store that are doing the same thing as me, so I felt like, you know, better be safe than sorry. And if Bunky and I are gonna be stuck in this house for any amount of time together and we don't have any food, we're gonna get hangry. So best case scenario is we don't have to use any of this, and then we'll just have a big feast one day or something. But it was so funny because you guys know I never get the big buggy. Even when I need to, I refuse. Like, I just have to have the small one. And halfway through, I was like, man, I should have got the big one because I totally like ran out of space. And I did feel like I wanted to pick up like a big case of water, but obviously I didn't have room for it, and I just really didn't feel like having to carry it and lug it around because that thing's heavy. So since we are going to the beach this weekend, we will inevitably go to the beach Walmart because that's Mr. Bunky's favorite, and I feel like we could get some like water while we're there and anything else that we need. I will say we already had kind of a lot of canned foods and like pasta and things like that in our pantry already, so I didn't go crazy on that stuff. I just picked up a few more things. So anyway, we have to be around and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I'll just start over here and make my way over here. This is kind of an overview of everything. I did get some hamburger meat and then some freezer bags. That way I can just go ahead and freeze this and have it on hand just in case. We do already have tons of chicken frozen, so I didn't worry about the chicken. And then I got some kettle cooked salt and vinegar potato chips because those are my favorite and I would love to have them as a snack. It was kind of just an excuse to get them, to be honest. And then I picked up some more Sweet Baby Ray's. I feel like we were running low on that. And then tons of eggs. You guys know I love to have my scrambled eggs in the morning, so I got some of those, some cheddar cheese and some Mexican cheese. You guys know we are cheese lovers. We already had kind of a lot, but I wanted to make sure we had enough for like tacos and then, you know, just anything else. And then I did pick up some sweet potatoes. Look, this is kind of getting out of order. Let me go back over here. I also got some grits because I have been loving having grits in the morning lately. And I do have some liver mush right now, which is my favorite. I actually am going to make a fried liver mush sandwich with you guys in a minute after I finish this grocery haul. So anyways, I have been eating my fried liver mush with my grits in the morning. So good. And then, of course, I needed to get another coffee creamer just in case. And honestly, you guys have told me this too. You can't always find it, and I cannot either. Sometimes I cannot find it anywhere. So when I do, I try and get one or two of them. This was actually the last one left in my grocery store. And just in case you're concerned, I did go to Target last night and got like 2 more jugs of coffee. So no fear, I have that. And then, sorry, my voice is going out. I got some tomato soup for Mr. B, some salsa. The man loves some salsa. And then for canned foods, I got some corn, green beans, rotel, and black beans. And I just kind of got multiples of them because that's pretty much the vegetables that we like. And we always can use rotel in different things. And I love black beans in like all of my Mexican dishes. So got that. And then you guys probably saw me get this tuna in the grocery store. It's so funny because I do not like tuna. Like, I despise it, but Mr. Bunky likes it. But I don't even know how you make it or like which one's better. So I just got both the package and the can because I honestly just had no clue. So anyways, got that, some sour cream, and then this is just a blueberry and a mixed berry Greek yogurt. Those are for Mr. Bunky. I got 2 sweet potatoes, and then back here, as far as like freezer food goes, I picked up this stuff for mac and cheese. I love this stuff. It's so good. And Bunky loves the lasagna. So I got one of each of those. Y'all know I could not be stuck in this house without some potatoes. Even though we already have a couple of bags, I picked up a couple more. So we got some tater tots and some hash browns. And then I got this frozen broccoli with cheese, and then a brick oven Red Baron pizza, which is our favorite. And I think we already have another one of those in the freezer as well. And then I wanted to get us some cereal, so I got some Frosted Flakes and some Fruity Pebbles. We already have some Honey Nut Cheerios. And then, of course, a big gallon of milk, which I may get another gallon early next week. And then I got some Santitas. Those are our favorite. Y'all, I'm getting out of breath. This is a lot. Also got some au gratin potatoes. I got 2 boxes of those. I love these. They are so yummy. We already do have a box of like instant mashed potatoes as well. So like I said, we kind of have some stuff in the pantry. We got some flour tortillas. I wanted some brownies just in case, and I love the kind with walnuts. And then I got some chicken broth and some family size Kraft mac and cheese. What else? Is that everything I got? I think it is. So I feel like I did good. I feel like we already have a few things, so this should hold us over. And like I said, best case is we just totally have a feast with all of our friends and cook out and all of that. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put this up, and then we're gonna make a fried liver mush sandwich. Okay, let me tell you what's funny is actually trying to find a place in our pantry to put all of this stuff, because it is a hot mess, y'all. I really need to do like a pantry clean out. And honestly, if I had more time today, I would probably do that. All of those are full of like canned goods. All of that is pasta. You can see there's like tons of it. Like, I really need to clean out our pantry. It's so bad. Now we're gonna make my fried liver mush sandwich, and I'm over here acting like I have time to make this, but I do have to eat today at some point. So anyway, here's what you need. 2 pieces of bread, your liver mush. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, what in the heck is this? And you know how picky I am. And I love it, and I don't know what's in it, and I don't want to know, and that's fine. But fried up in some butter is so good. And fun fact, when I was a little girl, my mom would make me cold liver mush and cheese sandwiches every day to take to school, and they would stink and people would make fun of me. I'm just saying. Anyways, I have my liver mush, 1 egg, a piece of cheese, and then you need just the tiniest bit of mayo on there. I don't really like mayonnaise, so I mean like tiny bit. And you need 1 pan, and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this turned on medium, get some butter in there, and we'll start frying the liver mush. Okay, so everyone's different, but I like my liver mush super thin. So you can see I'm trying to slice it like as thin as possible. To me, it's just like extra crispy and crunchy that way. Some people like it really thick and then like crunchy on the outside but soft in the middle. However you like it, it is just really good fried up in some butter. So all the pieces that are like crumbly, I almost just like love those the most. So then I'm just taking the liver mush out of my pan, and whatever butter is left in there, I'm just popping my egg in, and then I like a little bit of yolk kind of everywhere. So I know it's not your typical fried egg, but this is how Bunky taught me to fry an egg. So that's what I do. And then once I'm done with that, I add my cheese, and then I actually put my bread in the pan to toast it with whatever remainder of butter or grease is left in there. You may have never heard of liver mush before, but you can't tell me that does not look amazing and that you totally want to try it. I mean, y'all, does that not look so good? Y'all, it is so good. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of being at my mama and papa's house when I was a little girl. Like, my mama on Sunday mornings before church, she would fry me up some liver mush. Oh my gosh, the whole house would smell good. It was amazing. Okay. It is 10:45, so that means I have 45 minutes before I have to leave. I'm going to scarf this down, and then I'm going to try and do some laundry, start packing, fold some clothes, get as much done as I can. So let's see what we can do. But first I gotta eat this because it's so good. Just in case you think I have it all together, I promise you I do not. My bedroom is a disaster. I took all of this stuff out of my drawers the other day because I was going to reorganize them, and I just never did it or put them back. So I have to do all of that. This is like half Goodwill, half dirty clothes. This is just like a pile of clothes that I washed and then thrown on the floor because I was looking for something. So I'm telling you, it's just like a disaster everywhere. I need to do that. I need to start packing. There's another pile over here. Okay, let's do it. So I always like to start by making my bed first. To me, it makes the room look a little less messy, so I kind of feel better about myself. Plus, when I'm going to be packing, I like to have a smooth, clean surface. That way I can lay all of my clothes on top and just see them better and be able to like pack a little bit more organized, if that makes sense. So anyways, I always do my bed and then a load of laundry, and then I can get to the rest of it. Okay, so I had cleaned off my little beauty room desk area, but it's kind of getting messy again. This is like my bag I usually take with me, and it already is kind of packed. It has a lot of stuff in there, so I'm just gonna finish putting the rest, that's gross, finish putting the rest of my stuff in there that I will need, and then I will not put this in my other bag until tomorrow, but at least I know everything's inside of here and I can just grab this and pack it. I think I've shown you guys this before, but I just have like this little makeup case, and it's easy to like wipe out if anything spills in it. And I keep this packed always with like all of my samples, and I just pick up this bag and throw it in my travel bag whenever we're going to the beach. So like all of the freebies that I get at Sephora are all in here. So I have like tons of skincare. I have, let's see, hang on, let me unpack it a little bit. Okay, so like this is some of the stuff that's in there. I have like my favorite eye cream, moisturizer, perfumes. This is my favorite like leave-in conditioner. So I have like a little travel bottle of that. Some setting spray, one of my favorite lotions. This is a foundation that's a little bit darker than me, so I always take one that's darker because obviously we're usually going to the beach, and if I get suntan, I want to have foundation that's going to match me, so I have that. And then just like tons of skincare samples to use. This is another one of my favorite moisturizers. And then there's like tons of like little perfumes and stuff in there, lip glosses and stuff like that. So anyways, I just keep that full all the time. That way I can just pick it up and know like I'm gonna have enough stuff in there to like take care of whatever I need as far as like hair and skin goes. By the way, I had gotten this from Amazon. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me get it. And I really like it, but I don't want it to like explode in here. So I'm just gonna sit this in my actual bag instead of put it in my makeup bag. So any hanger clothes that I know I want to take with me, I usually just put kind of like in a doorway. I know I want to take this snakeskin little top. I think it's so cute and colorful. And then I haven't even worn this sweater yet, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. It has like really cool details to it. So I'm taking both of those. And then as I go through my closet, which I'll show you up here, but like not the rest of it because it's a mess, I'll just start hanging stuff. And then Bunky will put his hang up clothes up here with me as well. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm running around my house. And then I'll just like grab them and put them in the car tomorrow. Y'all, Daisy May loves her little throne. Like this blanket is her favorite. Anyways, I have all of my green tops and sweaters laid out here since it is St. Patrick's Day weekend. And then I just have some earrings laid out that I want to take with me, as well as my accessories, meaning my headbands. You guys know I am obsessed with some headbands. And then I got these Jack Rogers for Christmas, and I haven't worn them yet. They're brand new. So I was like, you know what? I think I will take these with me. They're so cute. And then I got this book bag from Walmart recently. It was on clearance for like $9. So I was thinking, since we're gonna be out like kind of at a festival in the street all day, this will be nice to just have on my back versus like carrying a purse around. So I think I'm gonna take that with me as well. And then in here, I just have a ton of my other jewelry. This is kind of usually how I carry it. I don't know if that's good or bad. And then these are my new Diff sunglasses. I'm so excited to take these as well. They're just black aviators. And in my FabFitFun box, I got this like hanger bag. So I may actually take that. I've never obviously used it before, but I think it will come in handy. So I have all of this laid out. I have to go now. I am running so behind. So anyways, I will obviously catch up with you guys later because I'm not going to end this here. We'll just keep packing, and then I will probably put this video up tomorrow. So I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it is actually the next day now, and I thought I would just sit down and kind of update you guys on what is going on. So basically yesterday, after I went to the grocery store and started packing and everything, I went to babysit, and then like as the day went on, we started hearing like more news reports of all of the events around Charlotte for St. Patrick's Day being completely canceled. And I started like texting Bunky, and I was like, you know, I feel like they're probably going to cancel the St. Patty's Day event at the beach as well. And on top of that, that event is pretty big. So like people from all over come, and there's thousands of people, and they shut the street down, and it is so much fun. But I was like, the fact that there's going to be people from all over coming, like, it just didn't make sense for us to go. I was like, you know, I think the smart thing would be for us to just stay home, and Bunky agreed. So basically he was like, I think we should go back to the grocery store and get, you know, just a little bit more food. Like I told you guys, just, you know, better to be safe than sorry. And with everyone trying to go out right now and get stuff and all of the like shelves becoming empty, we would have just rather like went and knew that we got what we needed. So I went back to the grocery store this morning and spent like another $100, but probably 30 or 40 of that was wine, let's be honest. Priorities here. If I'm gonna be in this house, I need my wine. But anyways, I got a lot more stuff, and like I told you guys yesterday, our pantry is just like slammed full. It is so unorganized. I was like shoving stuff in there, and I was like, you know what? Now that we're not going to the beach, I actually have a little bit of time to organize this pantry, and it has just honestly needed to be done for so long. So I thought I could just do that with you guys here on camera. So I'm gonna flip you around. We're gonna do that. It's kind of nice to have all of this food in the house. I think just at any time for any reason, you know, just to have kind of like a backup supply is a really good idea. So anyways, we have a lot of food to eat, but I think it's, you know, honestly just a good, smart thing to have. So anywho, I'm gonna flip you guys around and let's organize this pantry. And once again, here is just an overview of the pantry. It is just a complete disaster. So I'm gonna start pulling things out, see what needs to be thrown away, things that we can possibly donate, and then we'll get to organizing. Okay, so if I'm being honest, I don't think that I have like deep cleaned this pantry since we moved in. So like 2.5 years ago. I know that is crazy, but I will never go that long ever again, because when I started taking things out of all of these like containers and tubs, there was so much just like dirt and grossness, and I was like, okay, I can never go this long again. So even if it was just to kind of wipe everything out, it was so worth it. Okay, so starting from the back, all of these are green beans, these are corn, and then we have our kidney beans and our black beans. Then over here, who needs this much Rotel? If anyone needs to borrow some, no worries, we got you covered. We have all of the Rotel, 1 can of evaporated milk, 2 cans of baked beans, and then I have a cream of chicken soup, cream of mushroom, and then 2 tomato soups. Over here we have like chili beans, and then our little lone guys over here, refried beans, 1 can of chicken broth, and 1 can of diced tomatoes. So that is all of our cans. I gotta figure out how or where I'm going to store and organize the rest of these. So I ended up running upstairs and finding this plastic bin, and it ended up fitting all of the rest of the cans in there perfectly, so that was awesome. And Bunky was laughing at me so much whenever he got home, because he's like, it's just like you to have like 15 different bins with all of this stuff in it. He's like, most people buy like the exact same one and it makes their pantry look like very organized, but he's like, it's a total Bunky move to have like all different ones. I think we have enough K-cups to last us for a little bit. These 2 boxes have never even been open. This is like completely full, and this one's pretty much full as well. I was trying to decide if I should just empty all of these, that's gross, if I should just empty all of these into here like individually, or if I should leave them all in their individual boxes. And I think because they are in boxes, I am just going to leave them be. That way we know like obviously what exactly each one is. Okay, so I thought I'd just kind of take you through shelf by shelf. Up here on the top, I have stuff that we don't really use that often. Both of these are for like our charcuterie boards or just like snacking on like hummus and stuff. So I put those in the back. And then we have some brownies, pancake mix, and then grits. And then in here is just like different random rice and biscuit bread things. And then over here is just like crackers, nuts, croutons, stuff for like salads, and then of course all of our cereal. And then down here we have all of our cans, like box food, mac and cheese, potatoes, things like that. And then over here we have our chips. And then back here we have all of that coffee, a few little like random things. This has kind of like all of our backup like salsa, pasta sauce, barbecue, Italian dressing. There's chicken stock back there. So kind of like our extras of our like normal salsas, if that makes sense. And then we have all of our pasta. And then this is kind of like a little random area of like candies. There's some almonds in there, just kind of things that don't have a home can sit in there. And then down here, I have our bread and like a little container of all of our garlic, our sweet potatoes, and then this is like sweet tea, honey, peanut butter, and jelly. And then we have our tortillas and our backup brown sugar. So I cleaned so much of it out, got rid of things that were really expired. There was literally a bag of popcorn from 2018. So it feels really good to just kind of have it cleared and concise. And I am so glad that I took the time to do this because it makes all the difference. And now I can kind of like see what we actually have in our pantry. Okay, my friends, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun watching what is probably the most random video of all time. I'm sure lots of you are out grocery shopping and stocking up as well. And I just wanted to remind you that I am praying for all of you. We have a very big God and don't believe everything you see in the media. I love you so very much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.